चलो. Hello, sir. Hi, good morning.
Hi, Naba. How are you?
I'm too good. Hope you are doing well, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much.
It's been so much while that we were planning for an interview, but it didn't happen. But yeah, it happened today. So excited for it. Yeah. So like you are holding such a good business, right? Baby care products. So the first question जो मेरे दिमाग में हमेशा आया कि ये क्यों, कहाँ से start हुआ, क्या origin था, and how? मतलब कैसे plan out होता गया और you are almost handling such a good business with so much of good numbers of orders?
Well, that's a secret to it. So we started back in 1987. So it's been like since 2022. It would be approximately like 35 years approximately we would be completing, and we started seeing there is a lot of potential in this particular segment where we had identified then. So there were very less players who have been working on this particular segment. So there are a lot of people getting products from here and there. So we thought, okay, getting products from a different market, rather than why don't we create our own product and give it to the required audience. And that's where it got clicked. The best part is it's not just like a one-time click, but it was on a regular basis. We started getting repeat orders from the existing customer. What else a business wants? Probably it would be like really very uh, precise thing what we were looking out for, and we got it. We have many of our customers working since almost like 15 years, 20 years on a regular basis with all of us. So we thought stickiness is the best part of the product. Price keeps changing, print keeps changing, and customers also keep changing. Probably mostly the end user consumers keep changing their so that's the reason we always wanted to get them pepped up with new designs and new prints. So we used to come up with all different possible options. So we have also got some imported products which we craft them out here. Bed sheets are there which have got absolutely imported quality product, and we it's a best selling product which works from all around here. So that's how it is, because this segment has been sold across all around here, and there is no specific season to it. So that's where we thought we will be continuing with such kind of a product which gives us a long and horizon for us.
Okay. Yeah, me because this I can understand that this market is really competitive. Like you have such a good competitive like First Cry and all these brands who are doing amazing in the same baby care products. So like I would love to ask like this father legacy. I've already know like since 1987 your father got this idea to have a baby care product range business, and that's such a superb and commendable you are doing it. I already know that you're the second generation entrepreneur doing very nice in this business, because you have such a good competitor like First Cry, and this all starts up and this तो आप मुझे एक और बड़ा क्वेश्चन आता है कि इतना बड़े बड़े कॉम्पिटिटर्स हैं एंड देन दे आर दिस थिंग्स की हर कोई एक आप जी बना रहे हो और वैसे फर्स्ट क्रैप भी बना रहा है. सो वो कॉम्पिटिटिव लेवल चीज को आप कैसे, मतलब एक कॉम्पिटिटर को कैसे डील करते हो, मतलब हाउ यू डील द प्रेशर while
So
working in this field?
nothing pressure as such. They are doing their work and we are doing our work. They are doing their best and we are doing our best. So it's not competition as such. The market is wide open to all new people, newcomer also to join in and probably work along with us. So we also that is the reason we have come up with something called as with a different partner. We create private labels for them. We do a contract manufacturing with them, where they give us their requirement. Probably if they want to make some nappies or probably diapers or baby mats they want to make, or probably top bottoms they want to make, we create it for their brand, we create it for our brand. Or probably if they have a furniture store, we create a small baby furniture products for them. So whatever product range a customer is looking out for, we are quite open for them. So that's how we have created our entire ecosystem where once the product is available, a particular design, it would be available for quite a long time. So that's how we have been doing it, and there is all newcomers are also welcome. There is nothing stopping them to take a leap.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so like that's I can understand. So कोई motivation था कि मतलब नहीं पापा का ही business करना है अपना, तो अपना कोई और कुछ, you don't have any dream to go some second option, or you just already had कि this is my father legacy and मैं अपने
No, I
कभी कुछ second thought आया कि यार अगर ये नहीं किया होता तो आज मैं ये वाला business कर रहा होता या ये
uh,
sector में जो था, कुछ कभी
okay,
ऐसा
so नहीं
thought?
ऐसा नहीं था. In fact, I completed my masters back those days, and later on I worked for multiple corporates like Godrej. I also worked for Talwarkers, where in the corporate office we know how the marketing has been conducted, how the training have been given it to the employees, like how sales have been conducted, and how can we create a brand and take it them to the next level. So we started transforming from physical articles whatever we had, and then we started making them digitalization and make it we started selling through our own website, and that's where it was like really very easy for us to do such kind of an activity, because I had a very good experience even at for corporate like paytm.com. So that's where it was an excellent opportunity for us to transform from existing business to make them digitalization, and then again start working on it. However, we had a good experience prior also to joining me into Paytm, was about back in 2002, when Bazi and eBay were part of new e-commerce. So for e-commerce specific, we have about approximately 20-22 years of experience only very specific to e-commerce. However, we have an excellent network distributor of about 150 distributors across India and about 500 retailers within Mumbai itself. So we have a quite a good reach to and cater to the audience and whatever they want. We have very good options as well. So we have about 60,000 products with us. So digital products, not the products which available, but we have about 300 to 400 active products which we keep selling them on various marketplaces. So we are available on Amazon, you can see Geo, and all the entire Geo portfolio is there with us. So we keep working with all new players as well. So that's how things are working on.
Yeah, I saw your rates on it that you are doing a tremendous in Amazon, Flipkart, and even other e-commerce sites and all. This is so commendable to having up opportunity like these platforms so that you can able to have a mass market. That's really commendable. So one question I'm really interested to ask, like, what is your strength in this business, and what would be the weakness if you can specify in both the cases? That would be one.
Strength is about our team, who all team members are working with us, the channel partners who give us our good suggestions in terms of how the products have been placed and where they have been particularly placed in the retail shelves. So we do some analysis in terms of how to optimize those retail space planning has been done by us. So we specifically know on what particular rack, what particular SKUs, and how many SKUs have been displayed on to a particular retailer. So we are well aware of the space planning out. Those details are there with us. So it's very easier for us to in case anything is running out of stock. So we obviously get an update like we have a forecast for next 2 months, like what all quantities would be going to a retailer, to a wholesaler, and how is the ecosystem going to manage those all things. We have at least 2 to 3 months of forecast with us.
So
So
that I would justify it in just one sentence. So your forecasting of managing the business, that's the strength. And what would be
yes,
your
weakness.
forecast?
So we are very much dependent on data. To be very honest, we have very precise data and very sharp data with us, and that's the reason data is a weakness for us. In case if there is little less data, it would be real difficult for us to identify. So data would be our weakness out there because we have a lot of things floating around in the digital world.
Okay, like okay, the data would be your weakness and your forecasting of this business, because as we all know, this business is such a dynamic. Like you wake up in the morning and you see some other trend is going on and you are into another trend. So managing those things are really really like it's really not a cup of tea for every entrepreneur living in this dynamic business world. But what you say, like that your strength is only forecasting, I would say that you have a strong roots in it. So, like
Yes.
all the things you did it after graduations are working hard in your business.
Yeah.
I would see it. So yeah, and something like if you want to tell something about like your how your family is motivating you towards this business and how you are, what is the motivation that keeps you in build in this business every day. Like some like your family would be your moral support, of course, because it's a legacy which you are holding up from your father. So I would like to know the every entrepreneur, like even if I'm a job seeker, right? So if I'm also doing a job, I have certain motivation to do work every day, because काम 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 इंसान करता ही रहेगा, ठीक है, जिंदगी भर उसको करना है, लेकिन वो एक स्पार्क होता है ना जिसको हर दिन उठाता है, मोटिवेट करता है. तो आई वांट टू नो योर स्पार्क इन द लाइफ, लाइक which really motivates you and which
customers
really brings
customer
you.
yes, customers gives us a very good feedback. Our network, as I said earlier, we have 150 distributors across India. So they give us a feedback in terms of like what is in trend or what are the demands are there particularly. So those members keep giving us a good insight of how things are going around. So that's where we keep getting informations from various people, and that's how that keeps motivating us, like what products are trending. So we have recently started a trending product called as baby ball. It's like really working very well for us. So that's how they recommended, like, so this is a new product, something which we should build, and we already had the raw materials, and only thing was we have just to take the product and keep it in a box particularly and reshape and repack them appropriately what is required as per the norm. So we just did it, and it is working really very well. So we sell those products approximately 500 units a day. So that's how it's a very specific product, but yes, the demand is like really very high for such kind of a product. So that's where we have encash, and that's what that's keep motivating us for do something more product development or something. The team gets really excited to involve or innovate new products. So that's how things are working out at our end.
Okay, sure. So, matlab, the thing is that your customer satisfaction on the same hand, or as well as the way you introduce new products in the market, that's keep a
That's the
bind
bigger,
towards
yeah.
doing this business every day and holding such a great pressure of baby care products, because baby care products is as of these are type of products. Like I must say that parents are very picky in it, right? They
Yes.
products who can sell nahi hota, you have to gain the trust of the parents, and then this the whole process comes out. Iska sales and the normal, if I come to other sales in it, I think so these sales are really hard to catching up, because बाकी तो sales होती हैं वो तो हो जाती हैं. It's just like how the way the person is selling. But this baby care products ka, you are the one who are
Yes, a
making
lot of responsibilities are attached when we sell such kind of a product.
yeah, I you have that thing you को क्योंकि parents का trust and confidence gain करना is the biggest thing which
Yes.
you guys your team is doing, and things really makes you like empowered every day to work upon it every day and having a good challenge. So okay, Mrs. Saurabh, I just want to ask one thing more from your side. uh, कोई आइडियल है आपका स्टार्टअप पे? शार्क टैंक तो सबने देखा है. कोई आइडियल है आपका?
Ideal.
कोई
uh,
अच्छे
ideal
से
not.
बड़ा देख लिया, मेरा आइडियल ये बन गया। आप सब इवन यंगस्टर्स दे वॉच शार्क टैंक एंड दे से कि मेरा आइडियल ये है भाई, शार्क टैंक देखने के बाद। आपका आइडियल क्या है? वर्किंग
Shark
टू
Tank
हार्ड।
ideal probably Anupam is like really very I have watched a lot of episodes of Shark Tank, and Anupam Mittal and those have really very good neck about the business. So that's where I see what all activities they have been conducted, or they have been the way they are watching it. We have somewhat similar actions already completed, like a few years ago. So we feel well connected with the Shark Tank anchors. So that's where I feel Anupam Mittal is like really very precise, and I get connected with him, like kind of activities have been conducted with him, the members.
I must say he's running such a big business.
Yes.
Along with this, he's the one who just straight away say everything brutally on the face of the people actually. So that's the
So
thing.
that's an honest opinion he's been sharing. So there is later on no confusion, or probably the focus is not on cooking up something. So it's good to have things upfront. So even we like somewhat similar thing. So cooking up things may not last for a longer, but the actual things will have a better results in the long run. So we always focus on a long run relationships and long run goals, which will help all of us to build together. And that's how the stickiness is there from the retailer side as well as from the wholesaler side from for our team.
So your idol is Anupam. That's commendable because he's such a brutal in his terms. He just says very, मतलब उनका चीज होती है. He's really very nice person.
Very
Along with
precise.
it, very precise. He's very precise. He don't show, he just show the mirror to the person like what you are doing right now. If you're not doing the way you should do, you should take example of Anupam Mittal. Yeah,
Yeah,
of course. Even my ideal is like Anupam Mittal because I really get motivated when he just show the mirror to the person like you are living in a false world. Come
yes.
back from it and live in this world. So
Correct.
that's the thing. We are having a good idol. So, Mr. Saurabh, I just want to ask कि challenges तो बहुत रहते होंगे आपको everyday order, shipment, reorders, replacements. These are the things I can understand to having a sales sector where you are like buzzed off with all these things like orders आना per day pay. Along with it you are getting a lot of shipments delay हो जाते हैं. Customers का कितना ज़्यादा pressure पड़ता है कि आपने तो बोला था अब लाना, अब ये delay हो गया. And these are shipments वाले companies who with you are with tie up with. तो वो कैसे challenges का करना पड़ता है और किस तरीके से आप उसको handle करते हो once
Uh,
you're getting
so,
800 orders a day as you already
so
told
we have
us.
just simplified our process. So we have just simplified our process by keeping customer at the center stage. We will follow the customer's instructions as much as possible. We have an overall ecosystem centralized management order management process we have conducted, where if we get an order from any particular online or offline orders, it would be coming into a particular channel on our dashboard, and we will able to understand like what kind of an activity the customers is requested for, and we will be working towards those goals. In case return or replacements are there, we are obviously again we'll keep and we'll try to understand like what customer is trying to communicate with us. At times we have also seen the customer do not have enough knowledge or for using a product, so that's where we have enhanced our entire product range with more detailed descriptions and more content. We are just trying to share them, and we are giving them more better examples, how more better applications, like how can we use a particular product when they are using them. So that's where those enhancement has been taken place in last like 4 to 5 years, with a deep dive. As we have got enough knowledge, we have just started documenting those things with an experience, so where the customer eventually understands like what all instructions have been given by the manufacturer. So once they read them, they will able to understand in simple English language, and they probably they have started reducing the return or a replacement request with us. So that's how we are managing them. So we always keep customer at our center.
Okay, okay. That's really systematic to work upon it. Yeah, really. Because this is a main thing while you are doing a business like this. This is just this shipments and order placement. Hona. Then there's a certain time replacement facilities should be also be there up to time, up to date. So
Yes,
this is
we have
dealing with.
standard processes for every actions what we are doing it. So there is no particular hindrances, or we also have some cutoff times, like how we are doing those activity. So in case if that a wholesaler has been asking for a particular product, so generally they are all new designs and new prints which are coming up. So they need at least a 15 to 20 days of a lead time to the product to be manufactured, because we also need to stitch them, we also need to pack them, we also need to have dispatch them to the particular location, the transportation time, the supply chain also have to be clear. So where that's where our experience come in this all aspect, apart from giving just making a product. So like delivering it to the customer is also we have streamlined, and we have come up with a lot of standard operating processes. So I mean, no deviation probably we can expect, because this is quite critical for any business. If there are no operations are not been conducted properly, so it would be difficult for all of us to work around.
Yeah, yeah. That's true.
We'll take a pause out here and probably just come back. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.